Hi, hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. It's Anna. It's the holiday season, everybody. I'm so excited. I'm thrilled. I'm personally not a Thanksgiving gal for all my fellow Americans, but I love the holiday season. I just think the vibes are right. I like seeing my family. I really like giving people gifts, especially if I'm hand making them. So I wanted to make this video in case any of you were in the same boat as me. Love giving gifts, especially love giving personal gifts. So I figured in today's video, I could just tell you a bunch of fun things that you can make family and friends and anyone in your life this holiday season. How fun, right? I actually saw Tiffany, Typical Bliss. She posted a video very similar to this a couple of days ago. So I'm gonna have that link down below because I haven't had a chance to watch it. I've been simply so busy, but I'm going to assume a lot of it's knitting because that's mainly her content. But my list is mainly crochet. I have a couple of knitting things here and there, but it's mainly crocheting. So no matter your craft, maybe you can find a couple of patterns you're interested in between our two videos. I don't know. It's not a collab, but she's great. So I'm going to link her down below because we're sharing some love this holiday season. So if you want to see more patterns, go watch her video as well. But I'm going to tell you a bunch of patterns I found. Some are paid for, some are free, and I'm so excited because I'm really genuinely excited about all of these. I tried to choose patterns that wouldn't take too much time, but some will be like a little bit bigger. So hopefully you can find something within your time range, you know? Skill level. I try to keep most of these like beginner friendly, maybe some are intermediate. However, that's enough chattering for me. I want to jump right in. I'm super duper excited. So I've split all of the patterns up into 3 categories. You have clothing, accessories, and toys like plushies. So if you gravitate towards one or the other, I will have them time stamped below so you can just jump around if you want. We are going to start with clothing. I love making clothing. I found this is my favorite thing to make, knitting or crocheting, but it takes a lot of time. So I try to find patterns that wouldn't take too long. We all work at different speeds, obviously, but I think these will be okay, you know? So this first pattern is by Rugrats Crochet. I love this pattern. I've made it before. I will put a picture of mine up on the screen as well as a picture of the pattern. It is this beautiful halter neck. She called it summer crochet halter neck pattern. Maybe I just can't speak, but you guys get the point. It is super cute. I really love it. It's a great project for scrap yarn. That's how I made mine. I had a bunch of like half skeins, less like quarter skeins really, and I was able to make this. You can do it in any color. You can make the body of it longer. You can make the cups a little bit bigger to cover a little bit more. It's very customizable for you or whoever you're making it for. And I think it's great because in my mind, I know this is not how it works, but in my mind, you know, once Christmas is done, it's warm. We're heading towards warm. So maybe giving someone those, you know, warm thoughts will help them through these harsh winter months. Or if you're on the other side of the world and it is summer right now, perfect. There you go. You have a cute little summer top to just absolutely look stunning in. Very excited about this pattern and I love it a lot, and it will be linked down below. All of these will be linked down below, by the way. This next top is by I Will Crochet and it is her Valerie crop top pattern. I have yet to make this, but from the minute I saw it, I thought it was simply the cutest thing ever. I don't know, it just looks really nice. Every person I've seen make it, they look killer. They look so good. Once again, this doesn't seem like a pattern that would take too much yarn. It says in the description it would take approximately 460 to 700 meters of yarn depending on your size. I don't think that's too much, you know, I think that's kind of reasonable. And because it's cropped, I thought it would build up quickly, so it wouldn't take too much time to make. I really like this pattern. If someone gave it to me, I think I'd freak. I don't know, I just think it's super cute, and like I said, every person that I've seen make and wear this looks amazing. Looks like it would be good for layering. You could do it in any color you want. Super cute. Another great pattern to make for someone. So this is one of the few knitting patterns here. This is by a Honey Knits? I don't know, but This knitting pattern is a super simple sweater. I chose it because it's chunky yarn, so it looks like it will build up quickly. A lot of my knitting friends say that when they use chunky yarn, they can finish a sweater in like a couple days, which I think is insane. So the use of chunky yarn I think is not only great because it builds up quickly, but it's super cold, at least where I am. So a perfect, nice, toasty hug of a sweater for these cold months is just, seems like a great gift. I just thought it was simple, to the point, looks like it'll build up quickly, really warm. I genuinely think of a sweater as a hug, especially if you give it to someone. Like, I just want them to imagine me hugging them through my craft, you know what I mean? So I think this is perfect, and it is also cropped, so I think it'll move a little bit quicker. But this seems like a pattern, if you wanted to add a couple of rows and make it a little more oversized, you definitely could. And it's beginner friendly, so how could you go wrong? Maybe this is your time to pick up knitting. Maybe you're like, you know what, it's my time, it's time to learn how to knit. Or if you're an experienced knitter and you just want something quick and easy, fun, good for everyone, this is the one for you. I really want to make this one now. Like, as soon as I have some time, buying some chunky yarn and I'm making this. Thank you very much. And the last clothing pattern I have for you guys is the Kima Cardi by TL Yarn Crafts. Tony, she is an absolutely amazing artist. She has just so many good patterns on her YouTube and on her website, so I of course had to include her in here. I am in love with this sweater. When I first saw her release it during her Crochet Academy, I was like, I need to make this, like, effective immediately. I haven't had time because I tend to bite off more than I could chew, but once I have a free moment and some chunky yarn in my disposal, this sweater will be made. Thank you. It has pockets. Hello. Amazing. It's nice and long, so it looks like something that would be good for layering. It keeps you very warm because it's, like I said, made with a bulky weight yarn, and I'm assuming it'll build up a little bit quicker because of that. And it's just a very beginner friendly pattern. I think it would be great to give someone. It's like receiving a hug. Hello. That's precious. And then I'm really personally sold on the pockets. I'm a big pocket lady. I really like this pattern, and I really love Tony, so I had to include this, of course. Okay, so next we are moving on to accessories, and I have so many patterns for accessories because I personally think that giving someone an accessory is the perfect gift. It won't take you too long. They can get a lot of use out of it, use it in a lot of outfits, different areas of their life. I have so many to share with you. So the first pattern is by my bestie, What Morgan Makes, and it's her crochet crayon hat pattern. I love it. I think it is super cute, very creative, and even if you didn't want to make it as like a crayon with that band, you could just make a normal beanie. I love her beanie pattern. I think it fits really great. It looks really good, and a beanie is just such a solid call for anyone. But I think this is a really fun, creative twist on a classic beanie pattern, which makes it a little more personal. And you could also make it for a kid in your life, which is great. So if you're looking for a kid gift, maybe even like preteen, I don't know, I think it's super cute, very creative, and I love this pattern, and I love Morgan. So keeping on our hat theme, this pattern is by Ruby Webbs. It is the Emery Cluster Stitch Beanie pattern. I just think this looks delicious. I really do. It looks plush, and it looks just so beautiful. It's made, I'm assuming, with the We Are Knitters, the petite wool, but, you know, I'm assuming any medium bulky weight yarn would do. I think the stitching she uses almost looks like cables. It's really, really pretty. So if you like the look of cables, especially with hats, but you don't know how to knit, or it's like cables can take a while if you're not very experienced. I just learned and they're taking me a really long time. This seems like a really great crochet dupe almost. Also perfect because, once again, cold months, cold weather, need something warm. Everyone wears hats. I know you're putting on a hat when you're going out and shoveling your driveway, okay? I know you're putting on a hat when you're walking to class or walking into school in the morning. So everyone needs one. And it's a perfect gift. Very universal, very widely loved. Everyone can use a good hat. This seems like a really good, nice toasty one. I don't know, it seems perfect. I really like it. I think it's just really beautiful. So now this next pattern is by Smiley Goose, and this is a crochet scarf pattern. I once again like this one because of the texture. I think it is it uses the almost row look of crochet to its advantage. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. You know how like when you build up crochet, you can almost tell like the definite like lines, like the rows of stitching. It uses this really well. It's beginner friendly and it looks really high quality. Tassels on the end are a really nice touch, and scarves won't take long. They build up pretty quickly, especially if you're using a bulkier yarn or a medium weight yarn, and it's a beginner friendly pattern. So if you're just getting into crocheting or you need something that will work quick for maybe a stocking stuffer or anyone, this is a great one to pick up. So once again, another scarf pattern. This is by Natalia1905, but this is a knit scarf pattern, another knitting pattern in here. Once again, love the stitching on this. It looks like a beautiful ribbed stitch. I don't know what type of rib stitch, but I loved the look of it. Once again, looks super plush. Looks like it would build up quickly because it's chunkier. And it seems like it would be very beginner friendly, which is another reason I chose it. I figured not everyone watching, but probably some of you guys are more experienced in crocheting and like maybe like a beginning knitter. So I figured this would be good. But I was just like, it just looks so beautiful to me. I'm really excited about it. I think it's super cute. And because, like I said, it's chunky, it'll build up quicker. It won't take you too long if you don't have a lot of time to make people gifts. So I think this is a great one. It's super cute too. So I'm a big tote bag person. I love totes. And granny squares are a great way to use up yarn that you have. You can use a million colors or like a limited palette. But it's a great way to like, what is it, like a stash buster? Is that the right term? Someone tell me. But it's a great way to use up scrap yarn nonetheless. So if you don't have money to go out and buy more yarn for more projects, you could just use whatever you have in your inventory, and you can make this super cute granny square bag. I love it. It's by So Happy Creative. It is their flower festival bag, granny square crochet pattern. It looks, once again, beginner friendly, straight to the point. I personally was really drawn to the colors that they used, but I really like the shape of this bag, how it kind of has that V look. It seems very sturdy. Like, that strap is great. And like I said a million times, you can use whatever yarn you have on hand to make it, and that's like perfect. That's ideal. You don't need to go out and buy more. You already use what you have. So this next pattern is one that I actually just bought because I really want to do a crochet with me with it. But this pattern is by Skylar J Crochet, and this is perfect for any yarn lover you have in your life. Okay, it is the crochet hook case pattern. It is super cute. You can store so many hooks in there, put your scissors, all of your tapestry needles, anything like that. And I feel like this would be a great gift to give someone in your life who likes crafting, because it's not just gifting them the pattern that they could do it themselves or buying them something from the store. You are making it, and it makes it a little more personal touch. You can use so many different colors, and once again, this looks like a great way to use up scrap yarn. So I don't know, I saw this pattern and I was like, I desperately need to make that. That is so cute. Seems like the perfect thing that you can just pop into your like to-go yarn bag. I don't know, it just seems great, and I feel like it's a great gift to give someone who you don't necessarily want to make them like a hat or a scarf or a sweater if that's what they make for themselves, but you're still making them something, you know what I mean? So once again, we're circling back to hats, but now we're on to some free patterns. So this pattern is by Joanna Martinez Crochet. This pattern seems so perfect for like anyone. Once again, super customizable with the color. You can have a pom-pom, you can not have a pom-pom. Looks like it builds up quickly because it seems like it uses some sort of bulky weight yarn, and it's very beginner friendly. I believe she also has a YouTube tutorial for this, so if you are more of a visual learner rather than just reading patterns, you could do both, one or the other. But I love this pattern. I think it's really beautiful, and I can't imagine it would take too long because, hello, bulky yarn, moving quick. We don't have a lot of time. We're busy people. So I think this is a great one. I don't know. I saw this one and I was like, I have to include it. It seems just like the perfect basic hat. Anyone would love it. Once again, another knitted scarf, and this one is on Lovecraft, but the artist is Anne Wheel. I once again thought this was a super beginner friendly knitting pattern. So if you are just learning how to knit, or if you are experienced and want to build something up quickly, this will be perfect. I really like the color blocking in this, how the tips of the scarf are a different color than the body of it, so it adds a little bit of different flair, and the tassels are super cute. And I just thought it would be the perfect pattern to make for a kid, an adult, anyone in your life who needs to stay a little bit warm during these super cold, gross months. You know what I mean? This is another granny square tote bag by Crochet 365, and they have this absolutely stunning sunflower granny square bag. So I think this is a little bit different. If you're looking for something that's not just a basic granny square, you want to do something a little bit more floral, obviously. This is a great way to do something a little bit different. You can still use a bunch of scrap yarn in your stash because they don't have to be sunflower colors. I just think the shape is really nice. And once again, it's a really sturdy looking bag. You can make granny squares pretty quickly, and you can assemble them, I'm assuming, pretty quickly as well, and then do those finishing touches, and then boom, you're done. I think this would be another great gift for people who are crafters because it's like their art bag on the go, you know what I mean? Saw this pattern, I fell in love with it, I wanted to include it, so here it is. Alright, this final pattern is by CJ Design, and the artist name is Daniela. So their headband pattern just seems like just to die for. It is the Andes Twisted Headband crochet pattern. They also have a video that goes with it, so once again, if you like videos as well as written patterns or one or the other, you have options. This pattern looks like it builds up really quickly, once again using a bulky weight yarn, and because it's so small, I can't imagine it would take more than a couple of hours, to be honest. So I feel like you could whip up a couple of these. Great for a stocking stuffer. If you're not a hat person, I know sometimes if I wear a hat it can like squeeze my head and give me a headache, but I want to keep my ears warm when it's cold out. This is the perfect thing for someone. You can make it with absolutely less than a skein. I haven't looked too much into the pattern, so I could be wrong, but it definitely looks like a good half skein project. So I thought this was great to include, and it's a quick project if you are running low on time. So finally, we are on to toys. These are just the cutest little plushie patterns I've ever seen. And we're going to start with two free ones I found. So this first one is by Hooked by Robin. A lot of you might know this artist because of the bee pattern that went viral about a year ago, year and a half. I honestly forget. Time is just not real to me anymore. But this artist, they are known best, at least I know them best, for their bee pattern. So when I saw that they had Alan the Snowman, I was like, yes, please, sign me up, hello. So I thought this was just so cute and perfect. It is great because, you know, walking in a winter wonderland. You know, the snow is coming down. We're cold. We need a friend. We can't bring our snowman inside. He will melt, obviously. Crochet them one. Hello. This pattern I just thought was super cute. I thought the face was adorable. I love the hat. The attention to detail on this is just amazing. I thought it was so cute. Honestly, the snowman looks like she's going through her red era. I see that scarf queen. I don't know. I just think the snowman is like to die for, super cute, and it's not super big. So I feel like you would be able to really make it quickly. It uses chunky yarn, so once again, build up a little bit quicker than if you're using the lighter weight, as well as it has a written pattern as well as a video pattern, so you have options once again. So I don't know, I'm obsessed with it. I think it is so cute. I think the face is adorable, and the hat, oh my god, I love little hats. I think they're so cute. This next pattern is a reindeer. I thought it was super cute. I keep saying that for every single pattern. It is cute, Anna, we know that. That's why you picked it. But this one is. It's so cute. I just thought it was so squishy and so plush and precious. This pattern is the Crochet Reindeer pattern by Adinka. I'm definitely pronouncing their name wrong. I will have it linked down below. This is a video pattern, so this is for all my visual people. And I just thought it was absolutely precious. Seemed very straight to the point. The detail on it is great, so if you give it to someone, I feel like they'd be like, whoa, you spent some time on this, which I loved. I don't know. You can make it with a red nose to make it Rudolph. You can make it without one just to make it a reindeer. I just thought it was absolutely precious, super cute, and great for the holiday season especially. So this next pattern is by Vibes Crochet Co. and it is the Crochet Cow Squishmallow plushie. So we know we love Squishmallows. We do. I have Connor the Cow standing next to me. But if you don't have Connor the Cow IRL, you can crochet him. Amazing. So there's a Squishmallow, specifically this one, because I know this dude is a little bit hard to find. If there's someone in your life who loves Squishmallows, you can literally make them one. Like, that's sick. You know what I mean? Like, if someone handed me was like, hey Anna, I just made you this Squishmallow, I'd be like, oh my god, please take my hand in marriage effective immediately. I think it's just absolutely precious. You can make it in multiple colors, whatever colors that you want. Because it uses such a bulky, chunky yarn, it will definitely build up quickly. It seems nice and big and cuddly and super great. And I feel like this would look super cute if you used holiday colors, whatever holiday colors you want, maybe like wintry colors. You can make it super customized. So I absolutely loved it. And I thought it would be a great beginner-friendly pattern as well if you're not super well versed in making plushies or something like that. So this next pattern is another one I'm absolutely in love with. It's by Charlize. I hope I'm saying her name right. Charlize's Crochet Closet on Ribbler specifically. That's where all of her patterns are. But this one is my favorite that she has currently. It is the Chunky Gingerbread Friends pattern. Oh my god, people. This is the cutest little gingerbread I think I have ever seen in my entire life. It is chunky and it is round and it is so perfect for the holiday season. I just think it is to die for, so cute. The size isn't too overwhelming. It's pretty small. So that combined with using a bulky weight yarn, you'll make this pattern pretty quickly. Seems like you can get it done in a couple of days. And similar to the reindeer and the snowman, very on theme, you know, for this time of year. And I just think it is absolutely so cute. And it's great because you can use this as like decoration even, not just like a stuffed animal. So when it's the holiday season every year, they can pull it out, put it on their bed, put it on the couch, decorate with it. And I just think I think this is one of the cutest patterns I have simply ever seen. So I will be buying it and I will be making it and I'm so excited about it. So last but certainly not least, who doesn't love a good teddy bear? Who doesn't love a good teddy bear? I know I do. And this pattern by Crochet by Kaylee is perfect. It is their crochet bear pattern. It is super beginner friendly. It is basic, so there's a lot of customization that can be done. The size, once again, is not too overwhelming, so it's not like you're making this massive project. It is very reasonable. Using a chunky yarn, you can get it done pretty quickly, I think. And I just thought I thought the face was really cute. I thought it was absolutely adorable. It is the perfect basic teddy pattern. And I feel like you can't go wrong with a teddy bear for anyone at any time. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. I'm just excited about this. I think it's so cute. I hope you saw a pattern in here that you were inspired by, that maybe you're gonna go purchase, support these artists during the holiday season, and have something homemade to give to someone under the tree or at any holiday celebration that you celebrate. I genuinely really love all these patterns. I will definitely be purchasing some of them myself, probably to make for myself. I'm so sorry, but please be a giver. Don't be like me. Or make them for yourself. What? Give a gift to yourself too. I take it back. Give to others and to yourself this holiday season. That is absolutely fair. I'm really excited. I love the holiday season. I've missed talking to you guys so much, and I hope that this video was helpful if you were looking for things to make for someone. But on that note, that is all I have for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe for some more good vibes, and hit that post notification bell if you want to know every single time I post a brand new video. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Bye everybody.